Hey, what's up? My name's
Lenny. And today I wanted to bring you guys a video with 5 different moves that you can use with Snake's grenades to improve your overall game with him. Now before I begin with the 5 moves, I'd like to say that you should be very familiar with Snake's throwing ranges and styles. You have your standard by tapping B, your power throw by tilting the control stick forward, and you can plant one right in front of you by tilting it backward. Cool trick, by tilting it backward, you can actually catch it in mid-air with Z. It can be a little tricky to do at times, but if you do manage to catch one, you can throw it in any direction, gives you a little bit more control, and it's closer to its point of detonation, so it's very useful to practice this move and try to get good with it. It's not only good to zone out your opponents, but it can be useful to edge guard them as well. If you catch it in midair, you can punish characters that recover from below. There's a lot of those. Think Crom, Ike, Shulk, a lot of the sword characters as a matter of fact. But you can throw it in any direction, so it's useful for just about any kind of a situation. Up next is shield nading. Shield nading is a simple concept. Basically, you hold a grenade while you hold your shield, and your opponent blows themselves up by hitting your grenade while you stay safe behind your shield. Don't use it too much or your shield will get broken and you'll get severely punished. It's a simple concept but can be very useful, especially against aggressive characters. Next, we've got grab invulnerability. This refers to the fact that you become invulnerable while performing a throw if there's a grenade next to you. Now, this trick only works if you're in the middle of the throw animation. Otherwise, you'll both get hit and suffer knockback. It's really useful to do. Keep it in mind. It's an easy way to rack up a ton of damage, especially early on. Up next is nade cooking. Grenade cooking refers to holding onto grenades a little bit longer or cooking them to the point where they're ready to blow up in your opponent's face. The most simple way to do this is just by pulling out a grenade, pressing your shield button, and then tossing it at your opponent when you think it's ready to explode. The timing can be a little bit tricky. Grenades take 2.5 seconds to explode after Snake pulls the pin, which is basically instantly. Just practice with this move a little bit. A lot of the pro players use this a lot to harass their opponents at a distance. If you have someone that's trying to stall you out or see your next move, simply cook your grenades and toss them at them. It's very easy to do, and you can punish people that try to build a gap between you and them. Snake's grenades are among the best projectiles in the game, so definitely use them to your advantage. Next is the B reversal. B reversal is a technique that just about any, if not all, characters can do. What you do is when you're in the air, you tap B and then move the joystick in the opposite direction that you're going, and your character will instantly change momentum in midair. It can get a little tricky to do, but with a bit of practice, you should be able to get good at it. Extremely useful for characters like Snake to help create distance or straight up juke your opponent. Last but not least is the Z-nade. The Z-nade is a move I recently learned. Credit goes to John from the Snake Discord who posted it first, as far as I know. And it's pretty difficult to do, so I'll leave a link to the full guide in the description. Basically, what you do is you pull out a grenade, you press shield, you jump, and you push Z really fast. You have to do it almost all at the same time for this to be effective and to work. The way it looks like when you do it right is it looks like Snake just jumped in the air with a grenade already in his hand. Can be super powerful to do. The guy that made the guide, which I'll be linking in the description, actually does some insane combos, which I can't reproduce at this moment, but I did get at least a bit of a hang of it, and I think this is a move that has the most potential. So give it a shot, and yeah, you should be able to get it down eventually. And that's all I really have for this guide. I hope that you learned something about Snake's grenades or a move that maybe you hadn't done. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to my channel. I'll be making a bunch of Smash Bros content similar to this video. And yeah, tell me what you think in the comments, and follow me on social media, and watch me on Twitch, and you know.
Hi, my name is